Now it says we're live. I'm going to scoot in here. Yeah, there we go. Let's adjust that. We're live as hell. All right. So yeah, the last time I went, not the last time, the last time I tried out the YouTube live function inside of their own app. It did some kind of weird melty thing. I'm sure you watched it, Ken, because it was hashtag Aquaponics April.
I did not watch it.
You didn't watch Aquaponics April?
No.
So you don't know anything about what I'm doing, the contraption outside, the thing I'm putting over there in the corner.
That corner, that's a
dryer. Corner of the yard.
That's also a dryer.
I can't afford 2 dryers. What?
You were in it.
In fact, it's not even going to be drier. It's going to be wetter, and that's Aquaponics April. Hashtag.
Every horrible pun will get you a hit with a hammer.
Meat tenderizer. Okay.
If I hit you, would you be like, ow, that meat tenderizer hurt, or that hammer hurt?
Okay, I'd like to point out something. In the last podcast we did...
Very violent.
You threatened to kill me. You threatened to hit me with a hammer.
Meat tenderizer.
Fair enough. You threatened to hit me with a meat tenderizer. I mean...
Hammer.
Hammer time.
Nope.
No, wait, hang on. That was... Okay, well, we'll just move on. So let's talk about hashtag Aquaponics April. I'm still not happy with this angle. Also, we're super close. Does it feel like we're close in there, Ken? I mean, not to each other. I mean, that feels like the people are right up in this stuff. All right.
In your jump?
Yeah, a little bit up in the jump. All right, so I am building a chop and flip aquaponics system.
Explain.
I'm getting... Do you know what an IBC container is, Ken?
Explain.
Do you know what that is?
Explain.
Okay, so it's one of those big plastic containers you see, 650 liters, something like that. And it's got one of those metal cages around them. You know what I'm talking about? Well, basically, I've been patronizing a guy on Patreon down in Australia. Shout outs to Rob and his backyard garden. And he's been teaching me, along with the other patrons, how to build basically a little backyard fish farm with plants on the top. But what am I going to feed those fish, Ken?
Human feces.
No. However, are you familiar with BSFL?
I'm trying to come up with a shitty acronym in my head.
Big, sexy, freaky...
BS what?
BSFL.
Big, sadomasochistic, fucky monkey? L?
Well, there's an N in there. L. BSFL.
BSF. Ooh, I'm retarded.
Wow, that's...
Oh, can't say that.
That's okay. That's all right, Ken. What I'm talking about is black...
Nope. Already.
What?
Already starting with this.
No!
We're live. You see it, folks. He's fucked up.
No, yeah. Hang on. What I'm talking about is...
Quickly. Say it quickly, Sue. Say it quickly. The quicker the better.
You got me chuckling now. Okay, it's black...
Racist.
Black soldier fly larvae.
Black soldier fly larvae.
Black soldier fly larvae. Hashtag BSFL.
Saw them play one time.
Is it a band?
Down in Bessie's.
Is it?
Nah.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to be raising a little contraption I had out there is a black soldier fly larvae farm. And tomorrow, I'm very excited.
You could have turned into Jeff Goldblum from The Fly.
Well, no, hang on. You're gonna love this, Ken, because tomorrow
Tomorrow I am breeding.
Well, if everything goes correctly, tomorrow I have my first delivery of horse shit.
Of actual horse shit.
Of actual horse shit. I'm gonna
touchable physical horse shit.
I had the option of aged or fresh. I opted for fresh because I believe that's what they like to breed in. And not sort of breed in. What they really do is they lay their eggs on some cardboard. It's a technical thing. I won't get into it. But what it is I put down a layer of horse shit. All right. Now these black soldier fly larvae. I'm gonna get about 500 of them, give or take, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got a place online that sells them, and you're not gonna hold my hands, and you cannot. Coming up later, sexual questions. Forget. Come on.
The thing I tell them not to do every time.
No, I
swear to you, every time I say don't do that or not doing that again.
I know, but hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me my notes. You can't hijack my notes again. We can't just do the same stuff every time. Okay, so.
Or can't we?
Coming up later, sexual questions for Ken, and it's going to be
the
fun.
Same stuff every time.
No, it's
the same stuff every time.
No, it's everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite segment.
Your favorite segment.
It is definitely my favorite segment, but here's the thing: it's special because we're going to play a.
No games.
I can't remember what I called it. It's dealer's choice, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So we're going to get on that. We're going to do sexual questions for Ken, but back to the black soldier fly larvae, horse shit. Okay, so you put down the horse shit. Then you get the black soldier fly larvae. And no, don't do the snorri thing, Ken. It's actually quite interesting because these things are like compost worms times 10. They will eat anything, including meat. You can put in rotten meat. You can put in nasty old veg.
I'm not buying into this, so you can stop trying to sell me. You look like you're trying to sell me into buying into it.
I was thinking maybe,
Pyramid? Nope.
No, I was thinking maybe you wanted to help me build the aquaponics system. You know, maybe do a little cutting and angle grinding. And,
what do you need for it?
I got all kinds of stuff. I'm getting the IBC container. It was supposed to come tomorrow, but due to something else on here, which we'll talk about later, I had to push that off a couple of weeks. But
if you need any barrels or anything, let me know.
Oh, really?
I might go get you some big 70-gallon barrels.
Oh, I will definitely take the hookup on barrels because I'm going to have top-up tanks.
Yeah. I can do something.
Excellent. I got to hook up on the barrels. All right, so but I'm going to be doing that. So, but I had to push it off. But yeah, I'm going to have catfish in there, Ken.
Catfish?
Catfish. So I'll have a little catfish and bring the kids over. They can see the catfish.
These are the fish ever tries to fuck.
Yeah, you're going to say that to your kids. Go on.
I might.
But anyway, so
these are the fish ever tries to fuck.
Well, they're actually they're endangered.
They definitely are. As soon as they got here, they were endangered.
You're not into this part, are you?
It's waning.
All right. In that case, we're gonna get.
Hold on, wrap it up.
All right, I will wrap it up. So it's fish.
All right, so that was cool. What's next?
All right,
just wrap it up. Okay.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be fish on the bottom and plants on the top, and the black soldier fly larvae. Once they reach a certain stage, they crawl up this ramp. Mm-hmm. Then they fall into a bin, and they're food for the catfish. Very healthy food for the catfish, actually.
And you know what's your end result from that?
Hydroponic plants.
And
maybe some green shakes.
And
hobby. Something to do. You know.
Then?
No, you're not doing that to me again.
Doing what?
You're doing the and thing. You're always asking me for a point. There's no point to this.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to hear that?
I just wanted to hear that.
Okay. I'm trying to avoid saying very excited and fantastic. Okay, so you can penalize me every time I say very excited or fantastic because for some reason I've developed that as some kind of verbal tick on the internet.
I've done things like that before.
It's really weird. I don't exactly know what caused it, but I really got to get it under control because I had a 3-minute video to Bob down in Australia. Mm-hmm. I said it like 9 times.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that to me.
I'm very excited about the rest of the show.
Oh, God. All right. So,
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Bandana Harv.
Bandana Harv will get slapped.
We got to talk about Bandana Harv.
Have you stopped wearing a bandana?
We're going to talk about that.
Let's open that part up. Let's go.
Okay, so here, for the first time ever, Ken.
How much hate mail did you get about Bandana Harv?
I got some stuff. Listen. You might just want to sit back for the first time ever and just enjoy the ride on here because I'm about to eat a lot of shit on the internet.
Horse shit.
Yeah, well, no, that was the previous segment. You didn't want to hear about it. So here's what happened, Ken.
The internet laughed.
Upon further review of the video, okay, and you know how you talk shit about that light up there? You said it was fucking annoying. Well, it's actually the light. Upon further review of the video, you do appear to have a point as to the sheerness of the garment in question.
You mean the doily?
It does appear...
You mean the woman's doily?
It does appear to be a type of, perhaps, scarf.
Laced lace frilly doily.
It was quite sheer.
I keep my teacups on it.
And upon further review, it does appear to be a scarf.
A lady scarf.
This was pointed out to me in some direct messages,
Dear
which I...
sir, dear sir. Oh.
I mean, I've got it right here, and I just...
You motherfucker.
I mean, the thing is, I just...
Let me see it. Oh, yes, I remember this.
No, I didn't realize quite how sheer it is. Aren't you glad we did video instead of audio now?
Now, because you can see me through this. And unfortunately, you can see him through this.
This should be the thumbnail.
That and no.
Okay, so it does appear that you were 100% correct on that one, Ken. So I have indeed stopped wearing this.
Look out for the cross.
Okay, so I've...
Where's your other bandana that you bought to replace that one?
Okay, well...
I know you have.
It's interesting you say that, okay? Because I am going to get another bandana. I'm going...
That's a mistake.
Hang on. I'm going
Who's going with you? Who's going to be the adult?
I'm going to buy it on the internet.
No, who's going to be the adult who approved this purchase?
I'm going to get something custom, and it's going to be cool, and I'm going to get it from some place called bandana-something-or-other.com just to make sure that it's an actual bandana.
So the website was called bandanas that look pretty shitty on hard.com. You would buy one from them.
I think I look okay with the bandana. You know,
I think you're so wrong. I think you're so wrong.
The internet kind of agrees with you, but that's not the point. I mean, you know...
Do you sing when you get it?
I
feel pretty...
Go right back to the...
Oh, so
couldn't even pick a different song, could you? Just...
I feel like I wear a bandana because it makes me a man.
I think I look cool in it.
I think when you make a voice like that, there's no way you can look cool in a bandana. Bandanas suck. Brought to you by the dude who looked at his good friend in a bandana and told him it was a woman's doily.
Scarf.
Yeah, doily. Might as well be a doily.
All right, so that's all I have to say about it.
No, there's more, I'm sure.
No.
I would like to know what was said.
Mostly it was more like, that's a scarf, you're wearing a scarf on your head, Ken's totally right, stuff along that line.
I knew it all along.
Yeah, you did. And you dissed the video, you dissed the light, they both proved you right, so you might want to at least consider that for next time.
I can't even look in that direction. It's like the sun's over there.
I know, I'm going to get a diffuser. I meant to do it before this time, but, you know, it kind of ran up on me.
I forgot. Harv has his social schedule.
I was building the black soldier fly larvae farm. I had to bust up pallets. I got them for free.
Pallets too. You need pallets sometimes.
Oh, cool.
You traded lumber.
Right on. You're into this. You're into this. You know, you love building stuff.
I meant to be making fun of you about wearing women's scarves as bandanas.
We'll do a time-lapse video of the build. I'll be running around.
Have you wearing the scarf and then discarding it?
I'm not wearing it anymore. Although I might wear the new bandana. It's gonna be customized.
My whole thing is that thing is right there in your pocket or right around your pocket. You're wearing it when I leave. That you kept it this close, this long.
I made sure I had it for the next podcast because I didn't want to point out.
How many times have you worn it off camera? You lie if you tell me. No, don't fucking lie to me.
4 or 5. 4 or 5.
The truth.
4 or 5.
Times a week.
No, since the last podcast, I mostly had it put away, and then I washed it, and it kind of
was sheerer than before, and so you feel like you could put it.
It wore a hole straight through it, Ken, and I put it on gentle. It was a scarf.
I want to see the bandana you're going to buy before you buy it.
Oh no! No. It's gonna be not that word, but it's gonna be terrific.
No.
It's gonna be apropos.
If you come in here wearing a bandana that says terrific on it.
I hadn't thought about that. That'd be pretty funny. No, I have an idea. I actually have an idea. And I think you're going to approve. I think it's going to get Ken approval. Oh, if I'm gonna show it on the internet, then we're gonna have to do visual. I mean, that's not my fault. That's just happenstance and circumstance and whatnot. So, you know.
I hate you, motherfucker. By the way, just to let you know that. Fuck you.
Okay. I think now that we're there, and since we're together, I'd like to do the PSA. Since you're here, Ken, and Ken doesn't know anything about this, but as I still maintain the Twitter page for our previous podcast, Stoner Chat, and we get a lot of followers a week, Ken. Okay, and you think I'm kidding, but this is something you can verify yourself because it's public knowledge. We have over 2,200 followers now.
No.
I swear to God, you can check it. Check it right now if you don't believe me. At Stoner Chat, one word.
Okay.
So, no, go ahead and look it up, and I'll just go ahead and continue with the PSA while Ken looks it up. Okay? Many of our followers are wonderful people, but we are located in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Nope, too much.
That's on the page.
Oh fuck.
So we're located in Wilmington, North Carolina, and for lack of a better word, weed is not legal here, and I know a lot of states have made strides in that, and it's great and everything, but please stop offering to send us free shit. I'm serious, guys. It's much appreciated and everything, but we can't accept. We definitely can't accept. And I'm a little bit concerned that the internet is going to figure out, an address or something, so I must publicly...
What the fuck?
Told you. So I have to point out that we absolutely cannot accept any of your gracious, very gracious gifts. Thank you, but we can't. And I'm sure this goes for Ken as well. Is that right, Ken?
No, do not send me shit.
Yeah, exactly. We cannot accept it. Thank you very much. What was it, like 2,200 and some change, right?
What the fuck? What did you do to get...
They're all legit, too. I block spammers.
Jesus Christ. The fuck?
I couldn't have been happier. I didn't plan to do that live on the internet.
You just came up with the right name. And it got it.
Came up with the right name.
Yes, Beef Squatch.
Beef Squatch! Holding at 170. Very happy about my waistline.
You're holding at 170?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, not bad, huh? 70 pounds lost.
Dude, you weigh less than I do.
Well, you're a couple inches taller than I am, but still, that's cool.
Fuck you. You bring over here to fucking throw that in my face?
I didn't know how was I supposed to...
Fatty 2x4, come over here and do a podcast!
How was I supposed to know what you weigh?
Shit.
How was I supposed to know what you weigh?
You know what I weigh.
How?
Fuck you. Yeah. Now I'm the Moby fucking Ken the rest of the day.
Don't be mopey, Ken. We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about Deadpool 2. Come on. A little bit of Marvel craziness. Come on, are you genuinely upset about that? I weighed 240 pounds. I lost 70 pounds. It's 170.
Always was best that ever heard me. If I could always depend on one thing, is everyone always weighed just a little bit more than me. And now, he's gotten all fucking skinny. I've gotten all fat.
You are not fat, Ken.
Shut up.
Can we talk about sugar? Nothing.
With sugar now?
No, sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar.
Yeah, sugar's a fucking bitch. That's my problem. I love sugar. And you cut it out?
Yeah, almost entirely. Now that box down there is 50% less sugar. Also bread.
I think I'm just going to do straight water. One what? How much you weigh?
170.
What the fuck?
I didn't know this was going to traumatize him like this.
Oh shit, I lost all my hair because of that.
Oh, for God's sake. That's the one thing I didn't get to do is shave. Do I have a bed head? It's like 9 o'clock at night. Here?
Yeah, it looks pretty nappy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Like you have little cowlicks.
Yeah. That must have been there all day long.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, quite. But anyway, yeah. So maybe we should just move on from that. That's not even on the sheet.
Sad Hulk music now.
You're the first person to react like this. I will grant you that.
I'm very vain. Fuck you. No, congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I'll make sure that you get the cake of the month club. Sabotage the fuck out of you.
Stay away. Don't you send me carbs. You stay away from my carbs.
A fruit basket on there, but loaded with sugar, chocolate covered strawberries.
You would saboteur me, Ken?
I would. Anarchy. Anarchy?
Put me on the meat of the month club. High protein, low carb.
Meat of the month is just some dude shows up.
It just flashes me at the door and then leaves.
Hey, fuck you, Ken.
See you on the 28th, bitch.
What is on that? It's something different every month. It's the same dude, but he just spices it up a little bit with some holiday. Instead of balls, he's got a couple Easter eggs below it for 1 month.
A little Santa hat and a beard.
A mask on the end, a Jason mask.
And for 4th of July, a sparkler stuck in the end. Well, he's a patriot, kid.
All right, so what are we on now?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't know if you remember this, but back in 2011,
All About Film.
we did All About Film 2011, and I put it up on cdbaby.com. Shout outs to cdbaby.com. And for the first time in like 7 years, I logged into that to see how much revenue we generated from the sale
20 cents.
on CD Baby. We have a total of 3 sales, generating a total of $0.00. So I just thought I'd give you an update on that.
We'll make money. This thing will sell like hotcakes. Who said that?
I'd really like to go back and listen to what we said about Green Lantern.
Oh, God. Me, I can guarantee you what I said was, if they do it right, it'll be good. If they... Was it already out at the time?
No, I don't think so. I think we did it in late 2010, and I took movies that were upcoming in 2011. So,
They
yeah.
did it right, and that's my guarantee. That's what I said. If they do it right, they don't fuck it up, and they use the source material right, which they didn't. And we got
CGI everything.
It was horrible.
Yeah, the nipples on the bat suit.
Whatever. It's just, if we didn't have Green Lantern, we wouldn't have Deadpool today.
Yes, indeed. Now let's talk about Deadpool 2, because as I was mentioning earlier, Ken, I am off trailers. I have not seen the latest, because I felt that it's actually Marvel movies. The last 2 Marvel movies I saw, Spider-Man and Civil War, I basically knew the entire plot by the time I was going into it.
Those are the last 2 you saw?
Yeah.
You need to catch up.
I know, I gotta see Black Panther.
And Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I saw Ragnarok. I'm sorry, I forgot. I did see Ragnarok.
Loved fucking Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was a hoot. It was a lot of fun.
Tiki Watini did the best job directing that.
Fun fucking ride.
Everybody will let they have fun in that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Now there's a Hulk trilogy.
Yeah?
Yep, looks like there's gonna be a Hulk trilogy.
Well, I saw Black Panther too. Love Black Panther.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really good. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just really, really good. What? My hands?
No, it's not that. It's that damn bed head. It's really prominent if I'm looking at you.
Hold on. Look at me. Let me look at it. Nah, you can't tell.
Really?
Yeah, everything looks nasty.
All right. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So, what are you excited about Deadpool 2, Ken? Is it Domino?
Peter.
Peter?
Peter.
I don't know the Peter reference.
We're putting a team together. Bedlam, Shatterstar, Domino, and introducing. And he comes in. He's like, it's just a regular, normal guy with a mustache. Are you have a power? No, I'm just someone they had. You're hired. And the next thing you know, they're all skydiving out. You see this dude in just his khakis and this skydiving out. And it looks fun. Do you remember the actual comics back in the day? Deadpool comics? You ever read any?
I did not.
So he had a buddy that was in there. He became a comic foil. His name was Hydra Bob.
I've heard of Hydra Bob.
And so I think this is kind of...
Hydra Bob was supposed to be in the first one.
Well, there's a guy, they couldn't call him Hydra because of
Yeah.
licensing. There was a guy that they knew that was on the bad guy's side, and that's kind of like him, but I'm thinking that maybe this guy's some kind of more, kind of input where he's into the action more so, where they can use him in that same kind of manner.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm very interested to see it. It looks really good. Really, really good. There's a lot of, Infinity War looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Saw Ready Player One.
Okay, I'm very interested in Ready Player One.
I
Now,
read the book a long time ago when it first came out.
I started reading the plot summary on Wikipedia.
If you'd like the book, I will let you borrow it.
Yeah, I'll take a book. I haven't read a novel book in a while, mostly nonfiction.
Ernest Cline.
I've read up to, I think, I read the first paragraph of the plot, and then I was like, okay.
It's very nostalgic based.
And it's like, this is interesting. So I know what happens in like the first of whatever the things are.
So basically, they have a guy who comes up with this a video game that's all immersive, and he becomes like the king of it basically. And when he dies, in this place called the Oasis, when he dies, he sets up a contest, kind of like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory kind of ordeal, or Willy Wonka for the people who just like the movie, where it's a contest where if you find these, if you follow the clues, you get keys, and you get an Easter egg, you win the company, that type of thing.
Yep, I got that part.
The Oasis is all encompassing. It's a game where you can do whatever you want to. You can be, if you want to be King Kong, if you do the right things, you can do that. There's artifacts all around that you can go hunt for. You can pretty much do anything you want to in this place. People in this world live in this place more than they live in the real world. So it becomes all a contest and war almost, finding this and winning Oasis basically. So it's an awesome. I mean, if you like pop culture, if you like the nostalgia back at some of that stuff, it's a movie to go see.
Right on.
Because even throw stuff in from today. There's Overwatchers in there. There's traces of some comic books, all sorts of stuff. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
That's a callback to one of our previous segments, Ken's world famous film review.
You remember it.
Ken's world famous film review. You just reviewed a world famous film. Ken's world famous film review.
All right, what's up?
All right, so we got that. Okay, I do have Marvel craziness on here. Marvel is just killing it.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not dark. It's not brooding.
Got a license to print money at this point, dude.
It's not the DC universe, which I say they did right when they did Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was very well done.
I've basically seen all of Wonder Woman, even though I haven't seen it.
Kudos to Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Excellent movie.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman, Justice League, Arthur.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Aquaman.
Why did you say that name?
Come on, man. I'm fucking itchy with this hammer. God, this is so dark.
Yeah.
They try to put a
fucking blue.
They try to put a uter in it, and it's just so dark. You have to have that whimsical edge to comics to make it that fun. Like you could, it could be serious at times, but I think they tried to force it too much. Like it wasn't the theme originally.
Into frame, yeah. I see what you're doing there.
There we go. All right. So what's next, bud?
All right. Any other 20? What did you see in 2017? Was there anything good? Oh, you said Ready Player One, so we did that actually. Trailers. Bill and Ted trilogy.
Oh yeah.
There's a Bill and Ted trilogy.
Not trilogy. It's to be the third movie.
Third movie.
So I saw an interview with Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves, and they were talking about it, and I guess the writers who were going to do it. But the idea is, so they have this prophecy their whole life of you're going to become Wild Talents, you're going to change the world with your music, and the whole world's going to change and evolve around you.
Rufus.
So when you lead them in the second movie, they're 20 maybe.
Yeah.
Real young.
Yeah.
And they're waiting for the prophecy basically to get fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this movie, cut to today. They're both 50 years old. Yeah. The prophecy has not yet been fulfilled.
Yeah.
They are waiting on this prophecy to happen, the things to start to roll in line, and the pressure that mounts for something this big. Your whole life you've been waiting, thinking it was going to happen at any time, and you're 50 years old and you have nothing to show for it. You're not famous. Yeah. You're still married to the same girls, which is good. But yeah, knowing that you haven't done this big thing, it could be really well done. So I'm kind of interested in it. Be excellent to each other.
You should be excellent to each other.
You should.
And party on, dudes. I think that worked. I think that worked.
You can do a bad shitty Eddie job.
I'm quite proud of that. Yeah, so are you looking forward to it? Are you optimistic?
He was also proud of that scarf. That says anything.
You know, here's the thing. I've known this man for many, many years, and I promise you, he is going to bring that up until the day one of us dies. All right.
And it should be you dying of shame for wearing that scarf.
Do you have any idea how many times I walked around and around doing IT? I didn't wear it on any calls or anything.
You wore that to work?
I wore it at work around while I was, because I was trying to keep, dust off the dew,
Can I ask you a serious question?
Sure. What's up?
Do your coworkers respect you at all?
Yes, but not because of the scarf.
Ooh, you waited so long on that one. There was a lot of processing going on there.
No, I just felt
it should have been like yes or no, real quick. Replay it all.
No, I'm sure it felt longer to you than it really was. I was just a
Who told you?
Who told me what?
It felt longer to you than it actually was. Sorry. Oh, it was quite a while. It was not.
Quite proud of that one, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, you should be.
You know what I feel like doing? You have this one eyebrow that I keep looking at. And it's
right
there. Holy shit.
Is that better, Ken?
Yeah, because I was going to just reach over and yank it out. I was just looking up like, It was like, what is it? Moly.
Hey, okay, since you brought up my eyebrows, okay? Take a look at my eyebrows. I don't know if it's this one or this one, but either here or here, the hair goes straight up. It's this one right here.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
You busted it at some point?
When I was like 15, I was trying to learn how to shave. I was shaving.
Wow.
And I just
good.
randomly went, whoopsie, and I just shaved that part right off.
You could tell that got shaved at one point.
Yep.
I mean,
shaved it right up. Look, listen, I sneezed and had a razor blade that close to my eye. I figure I got off light.
Oh, I'd love to be talking with a patch on right now.
You would love me to have lost an eye in high school.
I mean, I didn't really know you that long at that point, so it would have been acceptable then. I mean, now if you lost an eye, it'd be bad because you're old, you need it more.
Not that old.
You're not that young.
No, definitely not. All right.
Did you see the thing about the high school reunion?
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I told everybody associated with that years ago to just leave me off the list.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm so good.
I assure you, anybody I still wanted to see, I see. At least on Facebook.
I don't see, and I don't really talk to anybody. That's just because.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Many fucking years ago.
No, here it is. There's no offense to anybody I went there. There's nothing against anybody I went there with. I just don't give a fuck about such a long time ago.
High school's probably got Wi-Fi now. That's the only thing that's Ken.
I don't like that look.
I'm just thinking.
Nope.
When is this going down? This event?
What event?
It's got to be soon, right?
I guess. I don't know. I'm not going.
I'm just thinking we show up live
no.
podcast
no.
from the high school reunion. We bring the table. This will fit in the leaf. No problem.
We could do better than this.
We hop on the high school's Wi-Fi, which they must have now.
It wouldn't be at the high school, though. It's not like you would have the fucking high school.
I'm
at the high school. You dumb, sorry motherfucker.
I've only ever seen them on sitcoms.
Oh my god. You go back to the school you went to for the no.
I thought you had them at the gym.
No.
Really?
Raised by TV right here.
Wait, is that real? Is that really? You don't do that?
No, you go somewhere. You figure out something.
Oh, what, like a convention center or something?
Yes.
Oh, well, that makes a lot more sense. I've never been to one. I skipped the 10-year.
I did too, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that you didn't know that. That's how shit works in the real world. Hey, Mr. Belding, welcome back. Welcome back. Come right into the gymnasium. Remember everything that went down in here? Oh, yes, it all looks the same as it did. You simple motherfucker.
So if, just to be clear on this, Ken, I miss a lot of details, and if I had RSVP and showed up at Brogdon Hall at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, what the fuck would have happened?
They would have put you on the list.
I'd have been robbed. Is what would have happened.
That would probably have been a basketball game or something. Like, sir, I'm looking for these kids that I used to go to school with.
Yeah, I'm here to meet up with a bunch of 40-year-olds.
This is the NAMBLA convention?
All right, I didn't actually know that. We're gonna move on.
Raised by sitcoms. Watching Golden Girls, that's what made you think that scarf was okay. This is something Sophia would have wore.
Condoms, Rose! Condoms, condoms, condoms! It's my favorite line in all of Golden Girls.
Arthur?
Yeah. I love that fucking line.
That was actually a good B. Arthur impression. Don't know why.
I think it's probably the timing. I think my timing actually on that was actually pretty accurate. If I could go back and splice that with B. Arthur, I'm pretty sure those are going to sync up disturbingly well.
Splice anything with B. Arthur, I would be.
Yeah, a little bit of B. Arthur. Wait, is B. Arthur dead?
I don't know, is she?
I don't know.
I do.
I might have just said.
Is she dead?
I don't know, but I'd hit that.
She is dead.
I would have hit that before she died.
She is not dead. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you see, you don't know if B. Arthur's dead.
She's dead. She's dead.
Okay, I want to know if she's dead or not because you can't slander the dead. So I don't,
She's dead.
Okay. All right. In that case, wow.
In that case, wow.
I'm not sure I thought that through.
You didn't. Anybody else you like to defile in the afterlife?
I just meant legally I'm fine. I didn't really think that through. Anyway, okay.
Send emails about that hashtag creepy horror.
Oh, I actually have this down here. Sex with a dead B. Arthur. So.
Hashtag creepy horror.
Discipline. No. Okay. All right. So we covered that. Most of that. Okay. I got a story for you, Ken.
Is it about B. Arthur?
It's not about B. Arthur, but it is taking us back to the 90s.
Which date in the 90s?
Well, we're going to another one of our old segments back in the day. It's Mom's Questionable Parenting Choices.
Exhibit A.
Hey!
All right.
All right, so we've got Mom's Questionable Parenting Choices, and I've chosen number 4. It's one of my personal favorites. It involves Michael Jordan.
And?
Nunchucks.
And?
Skipping school.
And?
A parking lot.
And?
That's pretty much it. So,
crying?
I don't think there was any crying. Maybe when we didn't get to see Michael Jordan. Because, at the end of I-40, how a segment is called the Michael Jordan Highway? Well, they dedicated that when we were in 6th grade. And it was only a few miles down the road. So I actually weaseled my mom into taking me out of school to go see the dedication. And she did. But once we got to the dedication, it was kind of a large crowd. So I was like, all right, let's just get the hell out of here. And we did. And we wound up driving. We just kept driving until somehow we wound up at the military surplus place. As you do, you skip school, you go to see Michael Jordan, you wind up in military surplus. I mean, it's a perfectly normal day in my life. For most people, it wouldn't be normal, but somehow for me, it's completely normal.
All right, you're at a 7. Won't you take it down to a 5.5?
Ah! All right. So, we're in military surplus, and I want to weasel Mom into buying me something. So, she said no to the throwing stars.
Good point.
And she said...
Fantastic.
And she said no to the switchblade.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I knew you were going to say that. But she did actually say yes to the full wood and chain 12-inch nunchucks.
Very exciting.
Yeah, so on the way home, we had to stop by the grocery store.
Fantastic.
Cut that shit out! So we pull over and Mom goes in to get some stuff and I start playing with the nunchucks in the middle of the parking lot.
Very fantastic.
Yeah. All right, I didn't see that coming. But anyway. And a guy pulls up and starts asking me if they're real, and I'm like, no, no, they're plastic. And,
Exciting.
yeah, so mom got me those, and the extra little tidbit on that story is a year later she went back and bought me a big ass fucking sword. Would you consider those questionable parenting choices, Ken? Taking me out of school, going to see...
school, not so much, but going to see the thing, not so much. The nunchucks, yes.
Yes.
The sword, how old were you?
13. 12 for the nunchucks.
Maybe a little questionable, depending on how old. Never mind. I just look.
I would like to remind you that this is me we're talking about and not a normal person.
In that case, I'm surprised you're still alive.
I'm surprised I'm not in jail. Still have the nunchucks. Should have busted them out.
No.
Yes.
I will get hit. No. I will get hit with that shit somehow.
Michelangelo.
That.
Harvelangelo.
I had one of those one time. It's a grapefruit mixed with a tangerine.
Harvelangelo? What?
Tangelo is a grapefruit and a tangerine, so it was like a Harvelangelo.
Harvelangelo. I like it. Hashtag Harvelangelo.
Spelling is optional.
Hashtag that.
Or you can just ask Google if you can't figure it out, like some people I know.
No, if you Google that, you can.
By the way, spell hijinks.
Why would you ask me to spell hijinks?
Just wondering if you know how to spell hijinks.
Just because I used Google to spell it earlier because I was.
He knew every other word in there.
I was.
He knew how to spell aquaphonics. But he
aquaphonics.
Whatever.
Aquaphonics? Hooked on aquaphonics. I was tired of typing vertically on the iPad, so I just.
Hey, motherfucker, spell hijinks for me since I cannot.
H I J
K
I
L
N
M
K S. But another accepted spelling is with an X.
Definition.
You go craziness. Well, I got synonyms.
What kind of behavior?
Harv-like. Harv-style hijinks. Hashtag Harv-style hijinks.
Hashtag no.
Yes. You're down with the hashtags, Ken. I can feel the energy from you.
I forgot how much I hated hashtags.
You know how we got 2,200 followers on Twitter? Hashtags.
That's going to say something else totally wrong on that, so I'll stop there. Hashtags.
Yes.
Hashtags.
Yes. All right.
That's creepy.
All right. So, remember hashtag Discipline December?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well,
and I read the article.
Oh, well, thank you. My blog post.
Yeah, I did one.
Oh, so you did wind up reading.
Mm-hmm. Read the whole thing.
Read to the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Well, you shouted out to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
See, I know you put it in there to see if I'd actually read it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It worked, but apparently I missed a car payment. And then when I went to pay that car payment, I didn't pay the back payment that I didn't actually know about. And my payment was $395.60. And I gave him $395. And teller was like, do you want to give us the other 60 cents? And I was like, don't worry about it. I'll get it next time. And she was like, are you sure? Which is a really weird thing for a teller to ask you about your own money. And I didn't caught on to that. It's a really weird question that a teller should not ask you. And I said, yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. I'll get it next time. So I was 30 days behind. And then because I didn't pay that 60 cents, then I was 60 days behind. And then I went to give him another payment, and I paid $400. But because I was already all like 72 days behind, they rejected that payment, and my car got repossessed from UNCW last Wednesday.
Holy crap! But you got it back.
I got it back. Yeah.
That was not.
That was not cool, Ken. 60 cents. 60 cents. All I had to do was say, oh yeah, just take the 60 cents out of my checking account. That's all I had to say.
Next time when she's like, it's weird, you're like, what is it? Figure it out now.
I know. I should have picked up on her verbal and physical cues, dude. Because seriously, she was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Sure?" I was like, "Yep. I'll take care of it next time. Don't worry about it. It's 60 cents." Yeah, I didn't pick up on any of that, dude. Yeah, it cost me a lot in towing and recovery fees.
Yes, you probably got bent over a little bit.
Oh yeah. Plus, the guy wouldn't make an appointment with me on the first day, and he kept my car for an extra day. I didn't have to pay that. The bank paid everything, but he definitely hit the bank for an extra day storage.
I hate some shit.
It was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He was like, "Oh yeah, I can't make an appointment for you until tomorrow."
Yeah, I'm gonna hold your car. So
Yeah, exactly. Whatever, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He hit the bank for another thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I didn't have to pay him anything. But
Well, that sucks.
yeah, but I got it back. Thanks. Shout outs to Richard from work who helped me get my damn car back and for a lot of rides. So yeah, that was last week.
How long were you out for?
About 2 days, 3 days, something like that.
That's a long time not to have a car.
Yeah, it sucked.
You feel like you're a teenager again.
Yeah, pretty much. I felt like a complete idiot.
It would almost be almost good though to a degree if you had a car but just couldn't drive it for some reason and you had an excuse to be like, sorry, you can't do anything. Can't adult right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I considered Ubering. I've done it a couple times. It's all right.
You still?
Yeah, sometimes, but I got to get a tire, so out of it until next week.
Gotcha. How was that?
It's pretty good. Everybody's been pretty cool.
No bad.
No, in fact, after we podcasted, I had a bit of a thing. Some girl left her keys in my car, and I wound up. I might have put this in the blog post, but I wound up. She randomly mentioned where she worked, so I was able to track her down after like a day and a half and get her keys back to her.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I felt pretty good about that. She had a little stuffed bear on it. The bear kept staring at me, man. It was driving me crazy. It was like, "Find my mommy."
Alright, that's just creepy.
Find my mommy, kid. Yeah. It's terrible. I might have dropped some acid.
Hashtag acid drop hard.
Yeah. Picture me on acid for 5 seconds.
Hashtag kill hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Just picture me. That's what whenever somebody asks me if I do something, I go, okay, picture me on that for 5 seconds. All right. I don't know why I have Wing Shack on here other than there's a new wing place in town. I was wondering if you tried it.
No.
Yeah, it's Wing Stop or something like that. It's a chain. It's over by TJ Maxx. I'm a big fan of wings, Ken.
Oh, I love me some wings.
Yes. Gotta have them.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Well, that seems to be most of the list here. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip this bad boy over. Like to take a little sip. I'll have a little sip myself because it is. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, except probably Ken.
I hate this shit.
Sexual questions for Ken. Now, here's a tricky thing. Okay. I have 4 questions here, but I'm not asking you to answer 4 questions.
Good, because I'm not answering one.
I'll give you a choice. There is one question that I really, really want an answer to, and I'll explain to you why in a second.
Because you're a state pervert.
No. You will understand the context of this in a second. I'm suspicious, very suspicious of this first question. So here's the thing.
Hit me.
I told you I have 4 questions. I'll make you a deal. You can either agree to absolutely give me an answer on that one question, 100% give me an answer, no veto, or you can answer the other 3 questions with your normal veto ability.
So I'd like to know.
To be fair, the one question, you're not going to want to answer. I'll tell you that right now. It's a little personal, but let me give you some context of that one so you can fully understand.
No.
Ken, over the years, people have kept asking this question in various forms, and it's so specific that I suspect someone we know is asking this question, but I can't prove it. It's so spread out, and they ask it differently every time, and but it's always the same question about the same specific thing.
Yes, we have touched talents before.
No, it's not that. Hashtag bell end, but. But
matching helmets.
It's just, if it is a coincidence, it's a really weird coincidence.
Spit it out. That's what you said when we touched.
Do you want to do the one?
I like to at least know what the question is.
I know, but that's the problem though. As soon as I ask you the question, you're going to veto it, and there's no way you'll answer it.
Well, if I'm gonna answer it, I'm gonna answer it regardless yes or no, regardless of the other questions. Whether you tell me it or not. If you told it to me, either I deny it completely and you don't even get to ask it to me, or you give it a chance and then I say veto or not.
I'll make you a deal. If you veto this one, I get to ask the others.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. For many years, people have been asking this specific question.
Yes, it is curved to the right and looks like a plantain.
No. Okay. Have you ever seen a plantain? Okay, just curious. Mine looks like a lobster.
Color-wise or shape-wise?
Both.
Doesn't have a tail. You can flip it.
No. I'm surprised you didn't ask me if it was front ways or back ways.
No, I'm pretty sure it's back ways.
Yeah. Okay. Sir Cat.
Do you like to squirt butter on it?
I just.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Well, it's only grass-fed Irish butter because I got them carbs. Wait, I'm not sucking my own dick. What am I talking about? Anyway. Okay.
No, you're not.
This is. You're just trying to avoid this question. This is an amalgamation of all the questions. All right. So this is. Ken, have you at any time had any sexual contact in or around a Pizza Hut? No?
No.
Okay. That's been asked a suspicious number of times. None at all. So this isn't like someone bringing this up from the past.
No. Not that.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. It must be a coincidence then. I don't know
what the hell.
I don't think I have ever mentioned Pizza Hut ever. Not on Stoner Chat, not on videos, not on anything. I don't see how this could be possible is the thing. It's just really specific.
I'm thinking. No.
Okay, it's a goddamn coincidence then. I'm satisfied. Congratulations, you've beaten
3 questions.
Well, you don't have to answer them now. You answer the other.
I thought they would be funny though.
Okay. To be fair, since that one wasn't particularly funny, we can't get to the others. Okay. So, Ken, you have any skinny dipping stories you want to share with the world?
No, I do not.
Have you been skinny dipping, Ken?
No.
I don't believe that.
I know I've been naked before, but I haven't been skinny dipping.
Really, not in a lake, not in a pond, not in a retention pond, ditch, anything. You never woke up drunk in the yard and you took off all your clothes and jumped in the ditch just to cool off.
In the ditch?
Yeah. Was that too specific?
Very specific.
I don't. I mean that.
Sexual question. You know what? Let's flip the script.
What?
Let's flip the script.
What script?
Sexual heck questions for Harv.
No,
Send your questions in.
No, wait. No.
And we'll ask Harv whatever the fuck we want to about whatever the fuck you want to know.
I don't think this is going to work. There is
sexual questions for Harv. What weird, dumb, kinky shit have you been doing? By yourself? With others? Online? With others? Yourself? Where have you Googled yourself? In the shower? In the bedroom? Using one finger or two?
I gotta tell you, Ken, I don't think that we're gonna get the response for sexual questions for Harv that we've gotten for sexual questions for Ken, but you can put it out there if you want. I'm not scared. The internet doesn't scare me. Penis balls. Hashtag penis balls. Bring it on.
I'm gonna grab it.
The notebook?
No, that eyebrow.
I got you.
It just hangs there. If I see it again, I'm just gonna reach out and grab it. It is irritating the fuck out of me.
Is it coming straight down?
It's all curling off like, grab me! The quattro little fucking eyebrows. Hello there.
Okay, before you pluck my eyebrow, can I have your thoughts on circumcision?
Yes.
You're for circumcision.
Yes.
Tell me why.
I don't know. I just always had it, and my kids are. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just.
It's becoming a real thing in modern society.
People don't want it to get rid of it. I read an article about it. A guy who's all about keeping it. It's meat is murder, or what?
Meat is murder? What? I think you've crossed topics there, Ken.
No, they had somebody out on.
Okay, you know what? Let me just say right now, if you are bringing up circumcision, that is taking.
They were on the side of the road.
That is taking veganism too far.
They were on the side of the road, and they wore pants with red splotches in the middle to talk about circumcision and how it's wrong. So that would have been a lively group to talk to.
Well, maybe we can get him in here as guest stars.
No, we can't. That would be so good.
Let's get in here for an interview. You and me on. See, this is what I'd ultimately like to see, Ken. You and me on one side of the table, and guests on the other side of the table. Now, granted, we're going to need a bigger table.
Yes. And a bigger boat.
And possibly a bigger room.
Yes.
Working on that.
All right, last question.
Okay, here we go. I can't even read my own goddamn. Break.
Penis.
Palufria? What the fuck have I written here? Hold on. Oh, no, I got it. Okay, Ken. Waterbed. Okay? They say the motion of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. But I've been on like 8 to 10 foot seas, and that would violently hurt somebody's pelvis.
A slow motion of the ocean.
But what if it's
slow, right? Not.
But if you're really going at it, Ken, you've got some violent ass seas, and you can break Pelvira, if you will.
Is that what you named your sex doll?
Pelvira. Pelvira. Hashtag Pelvira. You see, I would argue that, first you want to start with like the motion of a pond. You know what I mean? Yeah, just like a.
You might want to start on a little creek.
Little creek.
A little creek. A little creek.
Little creek.
A little creek.
Start with a little creek. Start with a little creek, and then you work your way up to
ripple. You need ripples.
You work your way up to on Golden Pond.
You need ripples. Like throw a rock in and just guide the ripples.
Guide the ripples. I throw my rock. I cast my rock in, and
you would cast the rock in.
I cast the rock in, and then I start getting.
You cast the rock in what? Rampage?
No, I start casting on the.
I'm gonna fucking grab it.
No,
it's hanging off again. You better spit that thing back and eat something with sugar in it. Knock it back, or I'm gonna pull that son of a bitch out. It is daring me to pull it the fuck out. It will be the best.
You can't assault me live on the internet.
Oh, I bet I can.
Stop looking at my eyebrow.
I'm not looking at your eyebrow.
You're totally looking
Oh,
at
I'm
my
burning
eyebrow.
a hole through your fucking head looking at your eyebrow. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So, you start off with it. We're in the creek, and then I cast the rock in. And then you want to go on to like a pond. Like an on golden pond. Well, not a golden pond. That sounds disgusting. But you want, and then like Greenfield Lake or something. There's a breeze. And you are really freaking me out, Ken.
Give me your man.
No, you're not fucking my eyebrow.
Somebody needs to do something. That thing's trying to run away. Don't do that. You're just putting yourself in a worse predicament for me. All right, go ahead.
No, I think that's all I have. And thank God for that, because he's going.
It made it worse. Come here.
No, you can't groom another man involuntarily.
Either I take it out with this meat tenderizer, or I pluck it. You choose. Yeah. You can't pluck me. You can't pluck me. Why you always trying to pluck me, man? Because you won't mold on your own.
grooming has never been a big part of my life.
No shit. No shit, really? Edward Hervey male model.
Yes. Stop looking at my eye. Stop looking at my eyebrow.
Tell him stop waving to me.
I think we're gonna have to end it here. Oh, that's right at an hour. That's perfect. We're right at an hour, and I'm gonna have to. No, I'm just gonna hang on. Hey, Kent, I'm not exactly sure how to end a video on the new YouTube live functions. Just let me get around the chair, Ken. You just stay right there because we might need another thumbnail. Hang on. I'm just gonna hit that. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to subscribe. Follow us at Stoner Chat. 2,200 followers.